Okay, here we go. So again, now we're gonna go through every single assembly with face frames and regulars and make sure we got everything, that all your material is correct, that your thing says no data where there's no data. We're just gonna go through it and make sure everything's correct. And you're just checking for material. This is for the face frame, so um, okay, okay, okay. This is the assembly sheet that the assemblers get. This is gonna tell you the material selection for your face frame, and the panel stock, and then the hardware they're gonna use, and the doors and the drawer front. So you have to go through that again, just to make sure everything is correct. Um, um, okay. If we're done with that, went through it, we're gonna go ahead and type in part two. So this is part two of the job. Take that by 90. Right there. And if you notice, since we changed the job name right here, every single assembly says P2 on anything for part two. So that's good. So that way, if they come in here with a question, you can just click on here, and they'll tell you it's part one or part two. And then we're gonna go ahead and change all this stuff right here. So we're gonna go back to report, utilities, output data file. Okay, make sure you got this check mark, and then go to cut file, make sure this to a check mark, and make sure this is the correct destination for the file. So once that is done, click OK, back to your drawings, open up your little folder, and go to that cut file. So for Razor Gate, open that up, click on this one, right click, rename it. This is very important. So you have to rename that to CSV. Yes. Now you're gonna open it up. You're gonna get this right here. We're gonna come back to this later on though, so I'll tell you. You can open this up. You're gonna do auto data. Okay. It's just to get the totals of everything. Control A to highlight, delete, and then just paste it. This is gonna be for the purchasing department, but when you got multiple parts or like big jobs, you want to go ahead and do it off the original one. So that way you end up with one purchasing packet instead of two. So we don't need this right now since I already did that. We're gonna go to the cover sheet. This how many cabinets is gonna be in part two, how many doors, lap fronts, and drawers. Copy that, click add, click here, and paste. Okay. This is for the overall crown of the job, so just leave as is. And now we're gonna go ahead and print. We're gonna print all that. 5 minutes left in the meeting. Okay. Now it's still printing, so give it a second. Okay, now saving, give it a second. Okay, now go to reports. Once that's done printing, go to reports, report center. For 2023, change it to BMW report group. Right here, BMW cabinet list. You're gonna print. Make sure you click on filter and unfilter, whatever it's filter. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and print two of those. Go to face trim cut list. Print this. Only one. Go back to cabinet list. The way I'm printing this is the order that it's supposed to go in. So make sure you remember that. Print another cabinet list, just one. Okay, go to your door checklist. Print this. Go to your drawer checklist. Like this.
Or you have to be printing for a minute.
Huh?
You about to be printing for a minute.
Yeah, one. You can use basic print.
Can't connect to shit.
Print this. Then go to what is it? Panel stock. And you're gonna print everything that's photo range for skins, backs, and or fronts. So undo page one, drawer box bottoms, and do this page two, page three, page four, page five. Okay, so we're gonna print 1 through 5. Okay. Now we're gonna go to S2M Center. Take a second, still loading. Okay. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and filter parts. The materials, we're gonna do a 5-base merge ply. Basically, that's the only thing we're sending to the quick shop. I mean to the CNC. We don't need that. We don't need that. Work collection. Okay. And all that stuff. Right now, the unit got plywood in here. I mean, it could be different material. It could be MDF, particle board, knotty elder, white oak, whatever you have. Okay, change this to from here. I'm gonna delete everything that's less than 4 7/8. Delete that. Highlight everything. Make sure it
Wait,
has.
did we ever get the effort for Canvas?
Yes, we did.
Did we give it to somebody
It's downstairs.
downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Do you have anyone going near DeSoto?
Check optimize.
Did you,
Just run.
did you measure for the little drawer we're gonna put underneath that?
I have to, guess go back and measure it, but
Whenever you
Give it a
can,
second.
get it on your way in tomorrow, whatever you gotta do. Now I'm just gonna go pull it out of the wall, cut it. Put your little box in, set that right on top of it,
we're gonna cut it inside.
Oh, yeah.
and it's waterfall, right?
Yeah.
And yeah,
I know how high the thing is.
and
It's under
it's
the
hard.
flip shop and other stuff.
I swear, but
Leave it in or something,
Anyway.
let's give us some wiggle room.
well, I know, but if I if we put it all the way to the top of that thing, the crown is gonna be so bad.
Because I'm not gonna get in trouble or fired for some. dumb
Leave
stuff
it.
like that.
Leave enough, you're talking about hitting the building, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll leave it. You know what I mean?
I have to go back.
Like, okay,
from
now
the
go
top
through
of
every
the
single
crown
one of
where that
these.
thing is.
Yeah. And then leave us a half an inch. or
Make sure
something.
nothing weird's there. It's gonna
Okay.
literally pop out at you.
DeSoto,
Yeah,
Rock.
yeah, yeah, I hear you. I work Saturday.
I should have.
You're going to Haslett on Wednesday, right? I'm gonna have Troy meet you over
Going through
there.
everything.
Hola.
Hola. Hola, Jimmy. Good
Yeah.
morning.
Hi, Tanya.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have Troy meet you over there. We're gonna do that first thing in
Okay,
the morning.
now you wanna do NC codes and labels. Make sure this is filled out.
Hi, Tanya.
Type in the job
I
number
missed you this morning.
Yeah.
or 7640-P2, because it's part 2.
Oh, Tanya.
Click run.
Yeah. Are you correct?
I'll give it a second and just wait for it to load.
Yes, man.
470. Es pintura.
That way.
¿Qué color van? Y ¿cuáles son los que van a llevar tape y si llevan sólidos?
So, todos llevan tape. Menos estos que están aquí son los que
Ah,
llevan
ok.
regular. Todos los de aquí es glass.
Todos, por eso, esos
Sí,
son los
todos.
que van a llevar sólido.
Estos nomás. Todos los demás son glass.
Por eso,
Esos
van
no,
glass door
no, es un shelf de glass. Nosotros no hacemos.
o no van a llevar.
No.
Ah, que son de vidrio. Vidrio.
Sí, este gabinete es el único que va a llevar
Oh, ok.
sólidos. Que ese gabinete tiene 4.
Ok.
Todos los demás llevan
Chévere.
shelves
¿Y
regulares. De hecho,
son guayoc también adentro?
ah, son. Bueno. adentro.
Oh, por eso Jonathan me dijo que el tape no le agarra.
No, de hecho, estos de aquí son de UV Ply.
Ok, entonces.
Ujú. Y ya sí, ya nomás son franjas regulares. El color del stain debe de tenerlo esta señora ahí abajo. Es este, miren, vamos a ver.
Fíjate, tú eres la buena.
Es este. Walnut.
A ver, sí, no, porque no tiene.
Debe de tenerlo la señora de abajo. Sí, está.
La
Ajá, la.
secretaria.
Sí. Pero se lo pueden imprimir si gusta.
Ok, bueno, yo. Gracias.
Okay. Okay, print. This is still loading, so give it a second.
Gracias.
Debe ser el último que va a salir ahí. This usually takes a while, so just hang tight.
Gracias.
Just gracias. Okay, let's do. Okay, now once that is done, wait for it. Click OK. Still loading, so hold on.
It's alright. What are the list of materials that are needed to send in? Oops, I'm sorry.
Wait, say that again?
I will just connect again.
Oh, okay. So once we're done with that, well, once the thing is done with that, we're gonna go ahead and print all this stuff. So print it. Wait. Okay, print. Now wait. Yeah. There we go. So now we're gonna do the quick shop files. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and start with part one. You might want to take some notes on this because this is a really important process. So you're gonna go ahead and go back to the cut files, and you're gonna open up the part one or part two, or if it's just one part, no, whichever. So in this case, since I got two parts, I'm start with part one. Double click, open it.
I have
Right
a
here, the general.
sorry.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
What are the materials that are needed to send to CNC? Is it only 5/8 birch ply?
Yeah, so it will be anything that's 5/8 and like spice pullouts that are 1/2 inch, and utensil pullouts that are like 9 ply drawers, that kind of stuff. You would send to the CNC, but other than that, that's it. So for example, it would be everything that's 5/8, okay? 1/2 inch only for spice pullouts, and the 9 ply drawer only for utensils. That's the only thing that's gonna be sent to the CNC. 1/4 inch material does not get sent to the CNC, so make sure you delete that. And other drawer material does not get sent to the CNC as well, so make sure you delete that as well. Okay.
I see. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do the quick shop. Again, we're gonna open up this one, part one, and you're gonna open up another Excel sheet, blank one. Put it right next to each other. Click here and make sure you highlight everything. Click data, sort by, O, add a level, and then M. So it should look like this. Click OK. Now we're gonna go ahead and delete everything. Well, this right here, all this weird stuff. And since we order doors, we're gonna go ahead and delete everything that has to do with doors as well. Door slab, BMS. Then once you get to
And
BR,
also, what are the door profile
what are
for
the
the
what?
door orders? Door orders. Is it only for or except the shaker?
I think so. I mean, they usually put it on right here. So
Okay,
they
it depends on
that
what.
the thing that says doors for, yeah. Everything that has a little tag that says need to order doors, need to order, that means that we're gonna order the doors. Everything that just says approve with changes, approved, 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 approved. This doesn't need to order the doors. So make sure you look for that little tag right there.
I see. Okay.
Again, we're gonna go here. Everything that has to do with spice pullouts and finished stands, drawer boxes, door bottom rails, DLS, door slabs, all this stuff is gonna get deleted because we're not ordering this stuff. I mean, we're not cutting this stuff. We're gonna go ahead and delete that. Okay, now we're gonna go back down here. Doors again. We're gonna delete that as well. Okay, this is all face frame material, face frame. Now once you get to this, make sure to delete all that stuff. Door slabs, deck. This is basically stuff we doesn't see. It gets mixed up in here as well, so go ahead and delete all that stuff. Once you get to DWV, that's drawer box basically. You can stop there. You're gonna delete all that, and you're gonna click cut. Everything has DWV. Okay, you're gonna paste that. You're gonna click here. You're gonna paste that in there. And since we sent this utensil pull out to the CNC, we're gonna go ahead and delete that. So we only end up with drawers. Now you're gonna do file, save as, browse, click on production, quick shop, make a new folder, and then you're gonna type in the job number. This is gonna be 47640-P1. Okay, open that folder up and change this book one, change it to 640 dash DWS for drawer change this save as type, change it from Excel to CSV, and click save. Now go ahead and close that out. Open a new one again. They're right next to each other, and we're gonna do everything that has a data. So in this case, everything that has data is gonna get pasted onto the other Excel sheet. So cut, paste, delete, write styles, highlight, cut, paste, delete. Keep going, more left styles. Paste, delete. So at the end, you're gonna end up with 3 different files. Everything that's for drawers, everything that has a dado, and everything that does not have a dado. So you're gonna have face frame parts over here and door parts, depending if you're ordering doors or not. So keep that in mind. Again, you're gonna do file, save as, browse, the production, quick job, that folder you created earlier. 640-D for dado. Change that to CSV. and save. Okay, now delete. Come here, click file, save as, browse, B folder, quick shop, 640. Change this to just 640 without anything on it. There's already CSV. Click save. Boom, that's it. We're gonna do part 2.
Well,
Just gonna be open. Click this, make another Excel sheet over here. Now back to here, highlight everything, data, sort, O, add a level, M, click OK. Delete all this
I
stuff,
already got it. I already doing it. I'm doing both of them.
delete that. There's an alien right here. Let's go ahead and delete that as well.
Huh?
Again, doors. Go ahead and delete all this stuff.
Saturday.
If you get to the bottom now, delete that. Turn on
No, I already did.
keep going down. Right here, door flat. Let's go ahead and delete all this stuff. Then you get to the CNC part, so let's go ahead and delete that as well.
Sounds like one skip.
Okay, once you get to the drawers, stop there,
No.
delete, cut, paste, file, save as, browse, production, quick shop,
Thank you.
make a new folder. 47640-P2 for part 2. Open that up. 640-DWS for drawers. Change it to CSV. Save. And close that. So, okay, again, we're gonna look for everything that has a data. So this has a data, so we're gonna go ahead and highlight, cut, paste, delete, highlight, cut, paste, delete. Again. Okay, delete that. Now all this is gonna be your data file. Like file, save as, browse. P, quick shop, 640 part 2, 640-D. Change this to CSV. There you go. Save. Close that out. Open this file, save as, browse. Window production, quick shop, 640. Change that to just 640 and save. Basically, that's gonna be it. So now if you look at your folder, the P file, quick shop, all your files should be there. There you go. So now we're about to start with another blue gel. So give me just a second. What's up?
Una pregunta de ese canal. ¿Van a ir de 5:30 aquí? Sí. Ok.
Lleva el 5 pitch forks
No.
y atrás lleva el negro de 5, 7, 8. Una
Oh,
pulgada más grande para los 10.
no, ok. Sí, porque como está bien así, no dice.
Sí, es que más grande para que lleve como puerta arriba. También. Entonces,
¿Más esta casa?
¿vale?
¿Más esta casa?
Hay diferentes, pero ahorita nomás esa casa. Es parte 1 y parte 2.
Oh.
Okay, so now, I'm going to read this up over here. Okay, now go to your Trello. Click here, the door's already been ordered. There's acknowledgement. Click on approve. Check that off. I'll move this over to ready to blue. And now we're gonna start a new job.
Now I'm letting you add stuff.
Okay,
Right?
how? Yes.
So, I love when you add stuff without owning.
Yeah. Sometimes my job just,
Okay, click here,
why are you wearing pants?
click OK.
Went into it before multiple times,
I've never seen you in pants.
multiple times over the week.
Okay, so now once I'm done with that, let me go ahead and I might have to get back at you real quick because I had to put all this paperwork together. So, give me a second. Okay, now that I put all the paperwork together, let's go ahead and start on that other approved job. So let's go ahead and open it up and I'll see. You guys drafting questions approved. So let's go look at the questions. Apparently there's questions unanswered, so yeah. So we can't do this job until we have the questions answered, so let's go ahead and ask Tracy. I'll be right back. Okay, oh, I was muted the whole time. I'm sorry. So we gotta go ahead and start on a different job. So
Okay.
I'm waiting on Julian to close it up from his computer, and then we'll go from there.
You haven't started yet, Caesar?
No,
Okay, I'll start with you. Trying to get the field. I know we spoke about trying to work to get Memorial Day off. Right?
Mhm.
So, starting with you guys. You have 4 door orders that have to be placed before you leave on Wednesday.
do we got an answer for that? On the corbels and stuff like that?
Gracie, do you have an answer on your portables for local?
Of course. Okay.
Do you think, if we get the cost schedule, do you think you can get all 4 of those done before you leave Wednesday?
I don't know. I can try.
And that's the thing, we're trying to protect y'all. If you don't think you're gonna get it, then we're not gonna roll it out to the floor. Because if we don't hit these metrics, then we're not going to get the 26th off, but we're not gonna have the floor target you guys to say we didn't get the day off because of drafting. So if you don't think you're gonna do it, you need to tell me now so that we can pull it from the floor.
I mean, I can't. It's hard to tell you because I mean, it depends on how many interruptions I get. Just a lot of variables in place, and not just, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Oh yeah, I can do it. And I don't know. I can try, but I'll say probably no, since there's a lot, and I still got a lot of things to do, and training and stuff like that. So
Okay, because that's 4 for you and you have 5 jobs to blue by this Friday.
I don't think it's really smart for me to be bluing without him, though. Because if I don't catch something, I'm not really. I don't want y'all to fire me over something like Gerardo. So I mean, I'd rather not do that.
Okay, since you don't, okay, so. Okay. So if we don't think we're gonna hit, then we're just gonna pull that off the table. And we'll be working on the 26th.
I'm just saying, I don't want to get in trouble for bluing something and it comes out wrong.
And
And then
please hear, Gerardo was not a one and done.
no, of course not.
So we understand right now, a lot of pressure is gonna be put on you for the remainder of this week with him being gone. You're not gonna lose your job over anything that happened these next 2 days. So I want that one kind of taken off the table. There were lots of errors and mistakes that were made, that was costing the company a lot of money.
For sure.
So it wasn't just a one-off type of thing. But we also want to protect you and don't want the floor to have to come back and say, well, Gravity didn't pull their weight, so now we're having to work because of that. But if y'all don't think it's feasible, you gotta tell me that now, so we don't even talk to the floor about it.
I don't think I am, honestly.
Okay, then that's what I'll tell Todd and it won't be on the table.
Okay.
That probably buys you a little bit of time because you probably don't have to have all of these glued out by the end of the week. It would be nice, but if we have 1 or 2 left over that he still needs to do when he comes back, then that's what we'll be. So if there are 5, well, I'll look at your schedule and I'll see where it is, and if we can get 3 to 4 of them done, then great. Okay.
Okay, so apparently we did get answers from the job, but it was never done. Okay. So let's go ahead and open this up in a new tab.
Pretty easy. I called off that Monday, like 2-3 weeks ago. She told me no. Because they were gonna try to get me to the whole company.
So this is angled spice pull out, so I'm gonna have to just do something about that and see what we can do. And this is approval changes, so let's see what was needs to be changed, so we can go ahead and start that off. 47766. Okay, so. There's a master closet chest. Been deleted, so I'm going to do that. Now, bless you. Thank you. Now we're gonna go off of those little drawings right here. Oh, it looks like the crown is double stack maybe. So let's go ahead and change that. Okay, once that is done, let's go ahead and over to the this box pull out rectangle shelves. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but we're about to figure it out. Just gonna delete that. Okay, so I don't know how we're gonna do this. I really don't know, but I figured something out. So let's go ahead and probably there's not gonna be any dados. So I think it's best if I just go ahead and create something, a different wall. By opening up, it's the opening is 9 inches. So let's go ahead and start with that. So this has to be 8. Okay, and let's go ahead and start with this. It's a lot easier when you're working on the part by itself. So let's go ahead and switch the names real quick. Alright. Now that's be a 45 angle. And that's gonna be way too big. What do you think? What angle do you think that is? That's 45? I don't think a 45 isn't it?
Probably.
But you don't want your spices to be like half.
Yeah, but you don't want them.
I mean, if you look at it, they're kind of like standing up, though, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
It looks like the bottom as well, except the bottom one, the last bottom one is like just flat.
Yeah.
So those are the first two are What do you think, Jacob? You think I should do 45 on that ankle spice pull out?
I mean,
Yeah, they want those spice pull outs have an angle. So the spies are like kind of like they're not sitting flat, they're just like laying down on the side and they're kind of like in an angle like this up here. Look at it, the picture.
they're like,
Yeah, they're not they're like kind of like in an angle, so over there, I don't know why. Think I should do 45? Do you think 45 is gonna be way too
yeah, that's too much. It just needs to be like light.
light? Okay. Yes, sir. So it's 5. 125. 25 is good. Go up and down. Okay. 225 would be too much though. Hold on, I gotta go to the restroom. Okay, I'm back. So let's keep going with that angled spice pull out. So yeah, we can go ahead and do that. Okay, so now this is gonna be the right side. Now that's the right end, so we're gonna go ahead and do the shape in the right end. Just to give it a little more meat. One. Yeah, let's do 180. Okay, 3/4. Center for that. Okay. So that's just basically so it has enough space for them to put like a little nailer right there or something. Just oversize the shell by a little bit. Okay, so now we got 1/4 inch. The data. The CNC won't be able to cut that anyways. And I'm gonna delete potatoes here. You think this is enough though? Okay. You think this is enough? Look at it. It's 10-degree angle.
Feel like it's funny, no?
So,
Oh, it's over like that?
yeah.
I thought the shelf was angled. Like
The
the
shelf
whole
is-
thing.
No, the shelf is angled.
No, I know, but I meant like. Um,
You think it's not the should be enough, right? The 10-degree angle is not flat as much.
yeah, I think that's funny.
No, I'm a little. Do you think I should edit the shape on this side and drop it down a little bit though? So it doesn't look all wonky and big.
Not 'cause I mean, you want to catch there, but
Yeah, you want a catch, but you don't want that big of a catch though.
it does look pretty big.
Let's go ahead and just keep working on this so it looks good. Okay. There you go. I'm done with better.
Thank you.
And now you want, okay, so let's go ahead and resave this, but we're not gonna save it. We're gonna save it as a new object basically. So you're gonna click on it, you're gonna don't do saves, do save as, catalog, custom cabinets, and then put BMW, do angled spice pull out or whatever, something like that. Okay, now click OK. And that technically speaking should Let's say there's a new cabinet and not override the other one. Yeah, look right here. Got that one, we got the angle one, and we got the normal one. Okay, so now let's go ahead and delete that. And we're gonna go in that cabinet and save it in there. Okay, objects, custom cabinets. Angled spice build out. Look at that. What a beauty. Let's go 5. And then now 22. Now if you look at it, doesn't have any dados, but you know it's an angle, so now you're gonna click on the front and edit shape, and you're gonna do this. You're gonna select the one that says chamfer. You're gonna click one, and you're gonna click here, click here, click here. That just to give it like little tires on the spice, so it's not all weird. Okay, here. DM. There we go. Look, see that? Perfecto. Now we're gonna go ahead and put a door. Hinge at the bottom. Delete the hinges. Plan view and offset it. Do plus. Oh. There we go. Beautiful. Now we're mixing a partition in this cabinet, so we're gonna have to add that partition on there. And there we go. We're gonna start from scratch again. So now we made the changes that they wanted. We got rid of that. Where is it? We're also gonna have to come back to that. So let's figure that out in a minute. Let's go ahead and go through the things real quick. So the redraw and stuff. Make sure everything got on there. Close. Yeah, that's ready. Drawers, spice pull out, drawers, utensil, pin. Oh, let's see. Let's look at that hood.
We got 2 on either side of me.
Oh yeah, that's good. One thing you have to keep a lookout though, it's just little minor details that tend to come back and bite us in the end. Like for example, whenever I do one of your jobs, I tend to go in there and just redraw some cabinets because there's some things that are just how would you put this? They're not, the shop is not accustomed to those kind of things. So now we're gonna go ahead and check to make sure we got everything on there, all the right material and everything. So you can create square. Shaker square. Okay, so this right here, since we're making doors in-house, we're not buying them. Me, you, Ethan, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Julian over here knows the difference, but the shop really kind of doesn't. So if you send this out there, even though shaker and square is basically the same thing, people in the shop are accustomed to just say shaker when it's just a shaker door. So we're gonna go ahead and change that. Like I said, this is just because they've been doing it like this for however long, and they're just used to that. Okay, and the door, you don't gotta fill this out because they're solid slabs, so there is no need for an inside edge and there's no need for a panel. So make sure you don't fill that out unless a 5-piece door front, and you will need to fill it out. Okay. Okay, see, this is corp, right? Okay, so they do that. They do get the UV ply. Interesting. That's good. Material particle material ply sinks. Yes. One thing that you want the double stack ground. I'm just gonna go okay. So now this should change to shaker edge, and this should change to shaker edge. Perfect. Implementation thing, okay? Now, let's go ahead and compare this with the takeoff and make sure everything is on there. You leaving, buddy?
Yeah.
Have a good day. I was being sarcastic. Okay, so go ahead and start with the refrigerator wall. 28, 43. That's 42. Okay, 28. So it's break time. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so we're back. So let's go ahead and keep going. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the refrigerator wall. Why is this 74 and a half? Sienna?
Yes, so I have added that note because of the appliances speed.
Okay, did you get to talk to anybody about that?
No, not yet. But on the, as you can see on the takeoff,
Okay, hold on, let me see. On here or the floor plan?
on the floor plan of that one,
Okay.
it says
Yeah,
75.
okay. Okay, let me just call Jacob real quick and ask him.
Okay.
Hey, hey, you have a minute real quick? Yes. So, okay, so let me FaceTime real quick, just to make sure we're on the same page. Okay, I got you on FaceTime, so look at this real quick. So this is 75 on the floor plan, but your takeoff had 72 and a half. But in order to fit the refrigerator and the microwave and oven unit, Sienna ended up making it 74 and a half. Are we okay with that? Okay. Yeah. So 74 and a half or 75? Whatever needs to make it work. Okay, all right, thank you, sir. Okay, so we're good there, so let's go ahead and keep going. So he has 24 and 3/4, 24 and 3/4 on the name pen on the right, on the left side. Okay, so since I think we're making the doors in, yes, we're making doors in-house. So you want to go ahead and get this mid rail aligned with the bottom of your refrigerator. So let me go ahead and show you. Yeah, see, you have it here. I mean, it doesn't look that bad either, but you didn't keep it like that. So let's just double check. The 7 and 96, this MDF. This is MDF job, right? Particle board, yeah. Okay, so we get there. Okay, so now you want to go ahead and extend this M panel past your face frame, so make this actually 24 3/4. And you just check the top rail. Again, this is something that you always have to do when you're building out a job. Okay. My left 7. 96, 23 and a half, that's good. Shake hairpin, lift out 13D. Okay, that's good. Now let's check the right side. Okay, finish riding, 96, 23 and a half, good. DF, right style. Okay. Now we got this right here. Okay, top is dropped. No glass doors. Data set on there. Let's download data. Let's download data. Finish left hand. Flat end, bottom skin, okay, this is good. Yeah. Okay, so this actually has to be smaller since that's the sub, and from there to there is actually 39.5 right there. Five. I think that's right. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, 1 3/4, 1 3/4, 5, 19, 19. Okay, so see here, you gotta be really careful whenever you're doing this double stack doors because they all have to match. Especially when you're ordering doors. If you order this door the wrong size, then it's not gonna align with the other cabinet right next to it. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, now that has to be fixed. Section, okay, that's all filled out. So we're going to preserve the material. So shaker, P, change that to poplar. Okay, 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 now we're gonna look up the model numbers for your appliances just to be safe. I always double check my appliances just because I could catch something else if I catch it the first time. You don't have to if you don't want to, but like I said, I personally do it just to be safe on my own side. So you check your appliances. You double check your appliances, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and look this up. And H. This is 28 and put it in half. You got 28 with 28 and a half. That's good. Now let's look at the appliance for the microwave. Okay. 25. Okay. So 18, so you got 25 and a half. Okay, so you see the maximum width for that is 25 and 25 and a half. So let's go ahead and add 1/4 inch to this and 1/4 inch to this. That's 25 by 6 3/4. That's a minimum, so that's okay. So you see, yeah, those are the little reasons why we double check appliances to make sure we got that correct. Now let's check this upper. Let's fix this upper section. Make it 19 so it matches with the other one. Okay. Radiators are working. That's perfectly fine. Okay, good. Drop down 3/4. Okay, good. There's anything about no, it's good. Okay, 1 10 and a half. All right, not good. Finished, unfinished. Okay. I'm gonna go to the next one. Okay, here you're missing shelf. So let's see which one's the other one. That's 69. This right here. If you're gonna fill on the right, 24. Okay, so you're missing your friction. Also, I don't think you got backs and bases. Let's see.
Yes.
Backs and bases, yes. Okay, so that's good. So let's go ahead and let your shelves on there. Uh-huh. Why not? Hello? Espera. No.
Moon's crazy.
¿Cuál es el número otra vez? 47714.
I don't wanna be here.
Okay, whenever se lo mando. Okay, bye. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and send something to the cook shop again. So this is the practice for y'all. So let's go ahead and open up the folder. Go to cabinet vision B. So since this job's already blue, it should already be here. You're gonna have to open it up on cabinet vision. So right here, cut file. We're gonna search for 47714. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so there it is. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up. We're gonna click here. We're gonna make a new Excel sheet. Drag it, put it on the right side. Click here. And that stuff, data, sort. Oh. Okay. Now I didn't know if we're ordering those for that job or not, so let me look it up. No, we're not ordering doors, so that's good. Okay, so now, again, we're gonna go ahead and click all this and delete all this stuff right here. Now, since we are not ordering doors, we're not gonna delete the DBR because we're gonna send it to the quick shop. So leave that there. But everything that's like a door slab, we're gonna delete this.
Yeah, we can talk to our paint supplier too to see if they got something. Yeah, I gotta make sure, you know, that.
BRD, delete that. Okay, door raise panel, go ahead and delete that. And all the stuff for the CNC, go ahead and delete all that.
Okay, sounds good, right?
Once you get to the DWB, delete that there, cut, paste, file, save as, browse, P file, quick shop, make a new folder, 47714. Open it up, 714 dash EWS.
Yeah, I mean, I know I never.
Change it to CTSV, save,
Place that crown where Steve's in the kitchen.
make a new one again.
Maybe they take off or. Yeah. Thanks, Robbie. All right, that's good. Thank you.
And I'm gonna drag it to the right. We're gonna go back up here and we're gonna select everything that has potatoes, so which would be LS and RS. If it says LS-13D, LS-ND, this don't get datos, this right here. So leave those there. And I'm gonna go here on RS. Copy, cut, paste it. Keep that and go through here. Okay, there's no more. Good. So now go here, file, save as, browse. P, workshop 714. 714 dash D for data. Save. Click here, file, save as, browse. production, um, drive, workshop, 714, 714, say, that's it. Now we're back to this, OCH, let's go ahead and, fix the height of those shells, 10.5, 10.5. Okay, now, I don't know, but I think those doors might be a little too small. They're what, 10.5/8. I guess they're decent sized doors. Now, I think partition is right. Or is it things a little bit off maybe? Yeah, I think it's the same issue you were having. Yeah, so let's go ahead and fix those partitions. Because before I put those shelves in there. There we go. Change the center, everything is good. Okay, M panel. And that sub in right there, we have to fix that as well. So we're gonna go in plan view. So big. Okay, M panel's good. Rest out 13D, good. Here, make sure everything's correct. 2.5, 2.5, that's good. Okay, now click on M view, click on your right. Oh, thank you. Edit shape, delete, connect. Here, yes. Right sub in, delete. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's go. It's good. We're liking this one.
Really, too.
Okay, that's good. Now you see here when we did that, look at the overlays. So you gotta be real careful when you're doing stuff like that because if you don't check it, all your overlays are gonna be wrong. So look, once you go here, you put 0.5, look at your cabinet. Oh, so that it just comes shrunk all around. So if you don't pay attention to that, this cabinet or this drawer front would have been too small. Come here, make it 5, 0.5. There you go. And that only happens when you click on it and then you go to section door. That's when that happens. You don't click on there, it doesn't happen. Be aware of that. Alright. Boom. Let's go ahead and add a succeed to this. Just you know what? There you go. Okay, nothing happened. Okay, we're gonna open it up and make sure everything is good. Okay, it's MDF interiors, that's good. Dropped, top is dropped. Now shelves, 11.5, 11.5. Why is it? So you just me it's a little weird. I think it's just me. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so that's good. I was gonna look at something, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah. Finish back, 44. Okay, that's good. Let's go to the next one. Drop this top on D. Look at your end panel. Okay. Now 13D. 5, 3, 19, 2.5. Yeah, okay, looks good. 11.5, good. That's all good.
Can we please check the section view of the drawer, please?
On this
Yeah.
one?
The drawer on the base cabinet.
Oh, this one right here? Okay.
Yes. I just wanted to check the section view. Click the drawer, please, and right click,
Right click.
and then yes, section view. The section door.
Which one's the section bar?
Oh, when you change that, can we please change it or click the change? Yes, that one. Yes. that
Okay.
one. And then check your RP at TF. Okay. Are we going to add that outside edge, inside, and raise panel?
Yes, because the one with the 5-piece drawer front. So when you got a
Oh, okay.
5-piece drawer front, you gotta have that inside edge and the raised panel profile. If it's a slab, it doesn't need it. So we go ahead and present the material. So like for example, you click here, right? And let's just pretend we're gonna change it. It doesn't give you the option. You see that? But
Yes.
if you go on section door, it gives you the option.
Oh, I
You
see.
can, yeah. So, but make sure, like I said, this is slab, so you don't need an inside edge or a panel profile. Now, again, be wary when you click on section door, it's gonna mess up your overlay. So on your door, you see that? It's back to 0. You see?
Okay.
Boom. Look at your you look at your drawer. See how it's all wonky?
Mhm.
So be careful with that. If you go to section door, make sure you go back in there and change it back to half-inch overlay.
Is
There we
there
go.
any other option so that we can change it, or no need to add that again and
Wait,
again?
To add this,
Yes.
uh, yes and no. You can like literally go here on properties and do doors, and then go in drawer and change it to the 5-piece drawer front. But the only thing with that is that, so let's go ahead and do it. All right, I'm gonna show you because it's easier if I just show you instead of telling you. So if you do this, raise panel, click OK. Okay, right now you see they're all 5-piece drawer fronts. Now,
Yes.
if it was a different type of door profile, this wouldn't have changed to 5-piece drawer fronts. This would stay a slab, but if you would went to report center. So let's pretend, okay? Let's just pretend that this is those and drawers. Let's change this to be 501. Okay. Let's even or 511. Yeah, I think those are 501. Okay, let's pretend that that's 501 doors. We want a square, we want a regular, and we want a race panel. Okay. Now you see they're literally slabs, right? But so this is 501 Luxing on a shaker. Or whatever. Anyways.
Okay.
You click here, it says 501. It doesn't say slab anymore, right? It says 501. And it says 501. They look like slabs, but they're named as 501. So you're going to report center. When you're printing this out to the floor, this is what's going to come up. This right here. This is what's going to get them confused. The BW solid WD drawer fronts. 3/4 popular, MDF, 3/8 panel, 3/8 flat panel, square. So they're gonna come in here and ask you like, hey, why is this a solid front, but it has a 3/8 panel? This is what throws them off. This right here, the 3/8 flat panel.
Oh,
That's why it's
okay.
so confusing for them if you just change it on there. So
Mhm,
let's go ahead and
makes
change it back. And then if you change it to drawer, instead of doing the 5 piece, let's just go ahead and go back to our regular slab. We're gonna find it right here. Okay, we're gonna change it to poplar. We're gonna do shaker. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that inside edge and panel. We're gonna click OK. And boom. Now we go back to reports, report center. We check the door list again. Now she's gonna say solid slab. Z, BW solid, WDDF, of course popular, shake. So they don't see that 3H panel anymore, and then get confused.
Okay.
This is
I
3H
see.
panel. Yeah, this means that there's 5 piece front. This is a 5 piece front, but this is not. So it's just basically just for the shop, because technically speaking to us, it's the same thing. Doesn't really matter.
Mhm.
It's easier for us, but once it goes out there, that 3/8 is what throws them off, and they get confused. So just be wary of that.
Okay. And why does the overlay on that two drawer front
On this door,
became 0?
oh, they're all a half-inch overlay now. Everything's half-inch overlay. You see? Again, the
Okay.
only time you're gonna change if
Yes,
it's if you put
sometimes.
the door. Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead.
Oh, I mean, sometimes it became 0, the overlays.
Yeah, sometimes the program just kind of trips out and it'll make a 0. So you gotta be aware of that.
Oh,
Just
okay.
make sure you always look at your overlays just to make sure they're all half-inch or 3/4 or whatever you need them to be. In this case, it's just half-inch, so just half-inch. Make sure you double check everything. Then we're good. So now we're gonna go over to the next wall. There we go. Okay, and over here, there's the cooktop wall. It's 110 3/4, 110 3/4, 43 and 3/8 on the left, 43 and 3/8, and 43 and 3/8, 69 off the ground, 42, because 36. Wait, why is it 42? Shouldn't it be 40? Right, because you got a
Right,
36 inch
it's
cook.
36. Yes.
So you add 4 inches to the 36. It should be 40.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't add the 4 inches to the overall width of the cabinet. You add the 4 inches to the size of the cooktop. So 36, this will be
Okay.
4.
isn't it +4? For example, I mean +6.
No, clarity's +6.
Oh,
Clarity
the
is
clarity. Okay.
correct. Clarity's the only job that, well, yeah, the only builder that gets 6 inches more for the hood. So if it's 30, your hood's gonna be 36. If your cooktop is 36, then your hood's gonna be 42. And so on and so on. So in this case,
Okay,
this is
makes
regular
sense.
core. We only had 4 inches, so this has to go back down to 40 with both. Okay, now we're gonna add an inch to this cabinet and an inch to this cabinet. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and look at the appliance spec for the vent blower to make sure it fits on there. Well, actually, we're gonna look at the cooktop first. So that's a 36-inch gas. Oh, so now the other thing, this is a range top. What you got on here is the cooktop. So this cabinet is wrong. So we're gonna go ahead and delete this cabinet, delete that, and we're gonna go ahead and put a range top base on there. Okay, and this is gonna be the overall width of the range top because there is no overlap. This literally sits on that space right there. Okay, so let's put it back at 43,375. And let's add the inch. So let me go ahead and lock the width of this spice. just because I don't want it to get messed up. And the width of this utensil. Okay. Now we're gonna add the 1.25 to this cabinet, to the left, and 1.25. There you go. So you see, this is why it's really important to check the drawings or to check the cabinets before we blow it out. Just for these little mistakes that could have gone out there, and then the whole thing would have been is wrong. So this right here is apply finish stand. Since there's the range top there, it doesn't need to be an apply finish stand. Just go ahead and make it unfinished. Same thing with this cabinet. Make it unfinished, and the style is gonna go to 2 inches. And same thing here. Now this right here, I'll give it a second saving. Now this is gonna go up to 1.5. And that's gonna go up to 1.5. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. We're gonna go back to the range top specifications. You see that N? That's basically from that top of the cabinet to the top of the granite. So we're gonna go here and find N, and this is 7.5. So we're gonna do we're gonna add we're gonna do some math over here. So it's gonna be 35.25, which is our standard height for a regular cabinet, for regular base cabinet. Plus our granite is 1.25 thick. That's our standard. It says right here, can't tell if you got 3 centimeters thick, so 1.25. So we're gonna do 35.25 plus 1.25. That's 36.5. So from that 36.5 overall, you're gonna subtract that 7.5 for that N right there, 7.5. So minus 7.5. That's gonna give us the height of the base. In this case, it's gonna be 29. Yes, sir.
Just let me say, just sometime today, because some of these are being up here for a while. I got people.
I got you. I'll try to get them done today. I don't get a chance.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so now, even though this says 6.25, to the 6.25, you're gonna add that 1.25 for the granite, and your cooktop is gonna be set right there at 7.5. So now we're gonna open up this cabinet, and we're gonna go ahead and make sure that this is 18 deep. This is 18 deep, and we're gonna change the guides to be 20. Here 20, and robots change to 20 soft close. Okay, boom. Now you see this has that cutout on top. This is where the gas line and electrical stuff is gonna go through. And now we're gonna go ahead and bless you. Now let's go ahead and check the drawer. So this should be Shaker or PDF. That's good. And this should be Shaker or PDF. Good. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and hit back. And now that we got all this figured out, we're gonna go ahead and go back to the appliances and look for the bed blower. Huh. Interesting. We don't have a bed blower. Range top, dishwasher, will oven, microwave, trim kit. Okay. So let's look here. Yeah, it's not here. So let's go get some answers. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So we're gonna go ahead and skip the hood for now, but we're gonna go ahead and do the rest of it. Okay. So we already changed the cooktop to a range top. So let's go ahead and fix that CAD node. And we're gonna skip the hood for now, but let's go ahead and just fix it. I think we should wait. I think we're gonna wait just till we see what bend blower they're using. So now we're gonna go ahead and check on this upper wall end. Oh yes, the wall end. So we're gonna go ahead and check out everything. Okay, the other thing is this 2-inch rail, style, it should be 2.5. I'll say like a good, I don't know, 80% of the time. It all depends on the kind of um, molding you're using for your hood. In this case, you're using this flat mold that's 3/4 inches thick. That's 3/4 right there. So now if you look at it from the plan view, bless you. If you would have kept that at 2 inches, this door will be really close to that molding, and sometimes when they open it up, and in this case just one door, so it doesn't really, it kind of matters, kind of doesn't, usually hits. So just to be safe and to keep that consistency throughout the jobs, do 2.5. If you got the flat molding, if you got 80-10 crown, it's things like 3.5, just to be sure. Okay, so now that's 1.5, 1.5. 5, top is dropped. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next, to that other cabinet. 86 3/4. 3/4. 23.75 times 2 plus 40. Yep, 86 3/4. Okay, so now there's an lamp panel here. Top is dropped, that's good. Make sure the fixture, yes. you. Okay, this is good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Back, okay. Now I'm going back to this. This is spice pull out. Tango shows. Okay, they're the same depth, so we're gonna go ahead and double check. Okay. Good, that's good. There's a protection on there. There's backs on bases. B. Yes. Okay. There's one. Rest out no dado, that's good. Backs on bases, there's a protection. Okay, tons of pull out. Okay, that's good. That has gone 3/4 inside, so that's good. Okay, now we're gonna click here on this cabinet. Okay, so again,
I'm
go ahead.
sorry. I think we haven't changed the style of the cabinet next to the hood.
This one?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
the 2.5.
Yeah, good catch.
Oh yeah.
That's good catch. I missed that. Mm. So now on this side, since they have front sink here, you don't want that 1.25 or 1.25.
Yeah.
You want this to be a full cabinet and the 1.25 be over here. So just look up that function real quick. Everything's here, is it? Not there. So Google paste. Okay. 4 4 7 3 9 4. So add plus 2 8.
That drink stinks.
What this?
Smells like fucking cat litter. Shit smells like cat piss.
You know what like that? Coronas. Used to drink them. Right?
Corona smells like that, dude?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh, nasty. I don't like Coronas. See, I'm more of a Modelo guy. Modelo guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Like, we go.
Yeah, just look at that notifications. How do you, bro? This is like bothering me right here. Okay, so that's looks like it's 32 3/4. Oh, this is weird. Okay, so okay, let's go back. Let's do installation instructions. Hopefully that helps. Oh, yeah, no, that didn't help at all. Okay, so okay, length 32 3/4. So I think we're on the right track. 32 and 3/4. Okay, so 32 and 3/4. That's 32 and 7/8 right if you had an eighth. Right?
So yeah,
32 and 3/4. That's an eighth. So let's go ahead and add plus 15. Okay. It's gonna be 32 and 7/8, right? I can do this math right. I'm sorry, I have trouble with math. Yes, that is correct. Daniel, right. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and section tier and just get everything start over. Okay, the height of that is 10 and a quarter, so 10 and 3/8. Height 10.375. Let's make this 20 inches. Damn it. Select the height, select the width. Okay. So now let's go back. So what you have it as before? 18, okay, so let's go ahead and make it 18. So terminate, so 1.75. There we go. Now let's go ahead and add a partition here. Let's make this, since we're buying for this one? Yes, bro. Wait. Yeah, okay, so hinges 0. Okay, now go ahead and add vertical splits, partitions, make that 0, lock the width, make that 0, lock the width. Now it's gonna be in the height minus 10.375, bottom 0. Okay, top minus 10.275, bottom 0. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. You think it's beautiful, Mr. Julian?
very pretty.
Huh? Well, me, thank you, bro. Okay, let's go down. Hey, which one is it? Is it the function support with brackets or the structure?
The structure.
Sure.
Oh no, I think it is that one. Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Doesn't have to be exact, but you know. And now for okay, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now let's go back and let's work on this right here. So this, they were all drawers, if I'm not right. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, it's this. Okay. But it's a door and a drawer. Now we have this in cement, yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good. 4 1/4, now we're gonna go ahead and put that shelf in here. Perfect. Now this, see this, that has to be zeroed out. This only happens on corner cabinets or blind corners, I'm sorry. There you go, perfecto. Now it's actually the full width instead of a 1/4 inch short. Style data, style, okay, datas are there. Perfecto. Okay, good. Now here, since we changed this is gonna be not a mid rail anymore. It's actually gonna be top rail. This is mid style, and this is. Oh, how how did you put this on here? It's a bottom rail, and not a mid rail. PR for bottom rail, right? Okay, whatever. I'll just continue. Okay, so we got all the stuff on there. That's good. Form sync, good. Form the border. Now this says you have an amp panel here. This is 24 feet. Okay, good. You don't really need a sub in, so let's go ahead and you have on the back. Watch the wall, right? Yeah. Let's just keep it like that. That should be fun. Okay. Now let's keep on going. This is a tiny kitchen, isn't it? That's what she said.
Looks clustered.
Okay, so now we're going up to the utility. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on, I forgot the bags of deck plywood. Oh no, it's particle board. So you do have the note there, the ply deck. So let's go ahead and change that to be a birch plywood. Perfect. Okay. Now utility. I'm guessing somewhere in between the redraws, the utility got changed to this, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You want to verify, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Good. We're keeping it to 1.75. Okay. Let's see, hold on. Right here, let's see. Does he want those big doors or is it okay if we change it to bare doors? So he wants those big doors. Guess he wants those big doors. Yeah, 3 single doors. Nice. Those are some big doors though. So that's adjustable shelf. That's good. That's good. Okay, so we look here closely. Oh, it's just in my imagination. No, it's there. See, okay, yeah. See this white dotted line? Well, it's not dotted, but this gray line right here. When you edit the shape of this little toe kick down here, this goes for you too, Julie. On the left side, this only happens on the left side. If you edit the toe kick here to a full length like that, put your dado in the back. So whenever the CNC cuts your part, your left stub in, that dado right there is gonna come out. You see it right there? So it's gonna make a big old jog in the back, thinking there's something going there. Right there. Right there. So this only happens on the left side. So just do it on the left. Come here, delete the dado, now it's gone. Okay, come here. It's gone. Bless you. And your little 3D right here, it's gone too. Okay. Okay. What are you gonna get?
Probably nothing.
Okay, so that's it. Let's go to Mudbench. Let's go here. Mudbench here. 137, 72, 96, 4, 65. So okay, so let's see. Open doors, wood top 21, doors, speedboard back. Okay. So we're gonna go here. The bracket seems to be a little too small. So let's just go ahead and add some. There we go. That's good. Let's go. Let's check the partitions. 13, 16, 3. Okay, good, perfect. Now we're gonna go here, 72 by 76. It's doable. So let's go here. They're doing the beadboard. It was split nice, very nicely. So that 1/4 inch from the end, we gotta change it to be this beadboard back. Instead of saying 1/4 inch from the end, we gotta click on it and change it to 1/4 inch pancake bead. Oh wait, hold on. Did you put 2 different ones? How'd you do this?
Oh, let me check. Yes, I think I did got this too.
Okay, so did you just like copy it and pasted it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So there's an easier way to do it. I don't know. I don't think it's wrong, but I don't know if it's right. So I'm tempted to leave it like that, see if it works. But there's an easier way, so let me go ahead and show you the easier way, okay? So let's do so let's do overrides. What's not there? So we go back. Okay, let's go ahead and delete that one. And let's put it back to finished. Okay, now we're gonna click on it. We're gonna replace library part. We're gonna go to beadboard back. Okay, we're gonna go here, properties, construction. And we're gonna do vertical back. Now we're gonna click on it, properties, MDF. We're gonna change that to paint grid beadboard back. We're gonna click on it and we're just gonna add a couple more here. Okay, so now 50, 52.5, 55, 60, 62.5, 65, 67.5, 70, There we go. Okay, now the beadboard back is 71 and 3/8. Okay, here it is. So 1.375 divided by 2. This number right here is what we're looking for. So we're gonna copy it. Click on here. We're gonna edit splits, vertical splits, and we're gonna paste that number on there. Boom. Yes, same part. Now you got two beadboard back, but it's the same thing. I guess the way you did is not wrong. I don't know, whichever way works for you best, I guess. I mean, you know, keep on going. 21, just click here. Okay, so since this cabinet is going to be real wonky, when you got 4 big old drawers, put a partition on there just for the sake. Okay, that's good. Now, just go ahead and jump forward to the next wall or the next room. Okay, master bath. So right here, master bath. Okay, put it out like this. Okay. Okay. So the pull out here is not wrong, but it's not wrong, but it's not right. Let's go ahead and delete that. Then you got these little pullouts. Let's go ahead and delete them out. Delete that, delete that, delete that. And let's go in here. Okay. How big is that shelf? Let's see. Adjustable shelf. Perfect shelf. Okay. 43 inches long. It's 29. That's 43. That should be fine. Okay. So let's go ahead and make that pull out the one guy one. And I don't think this has to be MDF because there is no exposed parts to it. I'm gonna make it just like regular particle board, and let's go ahead and do that. Pull out. Let's see. Let's see. That's not a very clear picture. Let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and do safe. And I'll tell you opening. Okay, we're gonna need those measurements for later. So we're gonna go in the back and we're gonna look at base camera now. It's gonna be on. Yeah, let's put that on there. But actually, let's do the regular spice pull out. And we're gonna make it 12. It's gonna be 11, 131, 25. 12, 27, 316. So 27.8125 minus 26, that's an inch, that is 2 inches, so that's pretty good. Okay. Okay, now let's open it up and let's, so I think it's gonna be on the left side that they want that wall. So let's go ahead and click on the left sub-end, get a shape, and we're gonna go ahead and delete that, that. And let's go ahead and hit joined. Okay, so now the left hand, the full height. And we're gonna go ahead and make those shelves.
You only got 2 minutes, my boy.
I can work in 2 minutes. Okay, so it looks like they want those two shelves at the bottom. So we're gonna go ahead and click here. It's gonna be how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 openings. It's gonna be 4 openings. Okay, now there's gonna be like 4 inches. By the looks of it, maybe yeah 4. And the height. It's not even actually 4 inches. It's from here to here. It's 4. Never mind, it's 4 inches. This other one, we're gonna make it 4 inches as well. Because we're not giving any actual measurements. That opening is gonna be pretty big. So let's do 4. It looks like they have a top on that, so we're gonna make it 0. We can use that as a top. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and delete that right side. We're gonna make it no end, and you're gonna see why. Well, that looks good. Okay, you got 4 inches here, 4 inches here. That's gonna be enough to put your, what is that? No polish, I guess. Right?
Maybe.
Perfumes. Yeah. Actually, that might be wrong. I think this is the 4. It's too far. So there's already bottom on there. So what happened to my okay, so that's that. Then you got the other big one. You got the top. And looks like you got one more up here. So you got 14.3. That's good. Look height. Okay. Now we're gonna add some parts manually. We're just gonna go ahead and resize everything. You're gonna delete the fixture, the date on the right side. This one right here. Go ahead and delete that data. And we're gonna shrink it by okay. Okay, something here. Delete that data. I'm shrinking by 0.3025. Okay. Everything on this shelf. And on the top. Okay, now we got that going on. We're gonna go ahead and add some parts manually. For next, we're gonna make it like I don't know, 1/4 inches wide, I guess. Right. MBU 90. Face here. I'm gonna put that on there. Yeah. Yes, there you go. So it's inside. Now the only problem we got with that is that we gotta make that shelf shorter. Right. Okay, so this actually has to be. Okay. There we go. So it's inside. And that's the whole just parts from it, not. Okay, let me just make it a little bit bigger just to be safe. Or let's do 1.5. There you go. That's what I was looking for. I'm still doing that. Okay, and then the picture it looks like it's 2 inches. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna put it up here. And we're gonna put it here. That's what it looks like. Okay, so I think we're gonna stop here because we have a meeting here in like 7 minutes, 8 minutes. So I think this is as far as we're gonna get. And then we have lunch. So I will ask to see if I need to call you back after lunch or not, or probably just keep on going tomorrow or something. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, Sienna. You have a great night. Adios.
Thank you.
Have a good
Have
one.
a good night. Have a good day.